Hi there, and welcome back to Healthy Journey, where better health starts with simple choices one step at a time. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night, your legs, stiff muscles tight, and the pain sharp enough to make you wince? You're not alone. In fact, nearly one in three older adults experiences leg cramps, especially at night. They come without warning, they interrupt your sleep, and sometimes they leave you limping for days. But here's the part that often gets overlooked. These painful spasms. They're not just random. Often they're your body's way of asking for something. It's missing key minerals, hydration, and muscle support. And here's the good news, you don't need expensive supplements or fancy pills to fix this. What's on your plate could be your best medicine. In today's video, we're diving into 5 powerhouse foods that are proven to help prevent leg cramps and promote stronger, more flexible legs backed by science and loved by your body. These are simple, natural foods that support your muscles with potassium, magnesium, calcium, and hydration. Everything your body needs to stay active, balanced, and pain-free. So whether you're already dealing with nighttime cramps or just want to stay ahead of the pain and keep your legs strong into your golden years, this video is for you. And make sure to stick around for number 1. It's an everyday food you probably have in your kitchen right now, but you may not know just how powerful it is. Let's get started. Your legs will thank you. Welcome to part 1, and we're starting with a fruit that's simple, familiar, and incredibly powerful, the banana. Bananas are often thought of as just a quick snack or something to toss in a smoothie. But for your muscles, especially your legs, they're one of nature's most efficient defenders against painful cramps. Let's break down why. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals your body absolutely depends on for muscle function and nerve signaling. Potassium is what helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without enough potassium, your muscles may fire off erratically, leading to spasms, twitches, and those awful nighttime cramps that catch you off guard. And magnesium is your muscle relaxer. It helps prevent overcontraction and encourages your muscles to stay loose and flexible. That's especially important as we age, since magnesium levels tend to drop, and that's when cramps start to appear more frequently. Think of potassium and magnesium as your body's built-in electrical system. If those wires are frayed or missing essential minerals, the signals misfire. Here's where the banana shines. One medium banana contains roughly 420 mg of potassium, 32 mg of magnesium. That may not sound like much, but for a single piece of fruit, that's a significant muscle-boosting combo. Let's take this further. Bananas are also loaded with vitamin B6 fiber and natural sugars like fructose and glucose, giving your body quick energy without the crash. That's great for seniors who want to stay active without over-relying on processed foods or caffeine. But what really makes bananas senior-friendly is their digestibility. Unlike many high-fiber fruits, bananas are gentle on the stomach. That's especially helpful for older adults who may deal with acid reflux, slower digestion, or medication-related sensitivities. Now let's talk timing. One of the most common questions we get is, when should I eat bananas to reduce leg cramps? Here's our Healthy Journey recommendation. Morning, add half a banana to your oatmeal or yogurt. This gives your muscles a potassium boost at the start of the day. Afternoon snack, eat a banana with a tablespoon of peanut butter. The healthy fats help slow sugar absorption. Post-activity, after a walk like gardening or physical therapy, a banana can help replenish lost electrolytes, especially if you've been sweating. If you tend to experience nighttime cramps, try eating a small banana an hour before bedtime. This may help stabilize your electrolyte levels while you sleep. Let's pause for a myth check. Have you ever heard someone say bananas are too sugary for seniors? Let's clear this up. A medium banana contains about 14 grams of natural sugar, but it's paired with fiber and potassium, which slows absorption and supports your heart muscles and blood pressure. In fact, bananas are on the American Heart Association's recommended list of heart-healthy fruits. Bananas are budget-friendly and portable. There's no prep, no mess, no cleanup. Just peel and go. Bonus tip: the riper the banana, the more sugar it contains, but also the easier it is to digest. If you're aiming for a lower sugar impact, eat bananas that are still slightly yellow with green at the ends. You might be wondering, can you get potassium from supplements instead? Yes, but be cautious. Potassium supplements can be risky in high doses, especially if you take blood pressure meds or have kidney issues. It's best to focus on whole food sources like bananas, which provide a safe, balanced form your body knows how to handle. Now here's something interesting. Did you know bananas also help support heart and bone health? Potassium reduces calcium loss in urine, which may help strengthen bones over time. That's a bonus for anyone concerned about osteoporosis or joint pain. So let's recap. Bananas are more than just a quick snack. They are a potassium powerhouse, a magnesium booster, a natural energy source. Easy on digestion, budget-friendly and versatile, supportive of muscle, heart, and bone health. Want to get creative with bananas beyond just peeling and eating? Try this senior-friendly recipe. Banana chia oat pudding, 1 ripe banana mashed, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, 2 tablespoons chia seeds, dash of cinnamon. Stir and refrigerate overnight. So the next time your leg tightens or you feel that cramp coming on, remember your body might just be calling for potassium, and a simple banana might be the answer. Coming up next in part 2, the leafy greens that are quietly working behind the scenes to relax your muscles and protect your bones. For many older adults, the missing link in managing leg cramps isn't a supplement. It's something fresh, green, and already sitting in your grocery store. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens are among the most effective natural tools for stopping painful leg cramps before they even begin. So why do leafy greens matter so much? 2 minerals, calcium and magnesium, both of which are found in generous amounts in these vegetables. Calcium is widely known for building bones, but did you know it's also key to muscle movement? Every time you take a step, your body releases calcium ions that help your muscles contract and respond to signals from your nerves. Without enough, your legs may twitch, seize, or cramp, especially at night. Now imagine this, your body is low on calcium, so what does it do? It pulls calcium from your bones just to help your muscles keep working. Over time, this leads to weakened bones and increased risk of fractures. Leafy greens help fix this naturally by providing bioavailable calcium, meaning it's in a form your body can easily absorb, especially when cooked properly. Now let's talk about magnesium, often called the relaxation mineral. Magnesium's role is to help your muscles let go after they contract. Without it, your muscles stay tight, overactive, and more prone to spasms and night cramps. In fact, magnesium deficiency is one of the leading causes of leg cramps in people over 60. It can also affect sleep energy and even blood pressure. Now let's look at a few star players from the leafy green family. Spinach. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers about 160 mg of magnesium and 250 mg of calcium. Kale provides calcium plus vitamin C and K, which help with bone density and calcium absorption. Collard greens, rich in both magnesium and calcium plus fiber to support digestion and gut health. But here's something many people don't know. Raw greens aren't always best for absorbing minerals. Spinach in particular contains oxalates, which can block calcium absorption. But when you lightly steam or saute your greens, those oxalates break down and your body takes in more of the good stuff. Let's look at an everyday example. With just 3 minutes of cooking, you've transformed plain greens into a mineral-rich side dish that supports your legs, bones, and overall strength. Pro tip: add a splash of lemon juice or a few drops of apple cider vinegar right at the end. The acidity helps unlock even more calcium from the greens and adds a pop of flavor. And yes, leafy greens are also hydrating. That matters because muscle cramps often happen when we're dehydrated. Since greens are mostly water, they help maintain electrolyte balance without overloading your kidneys or stomach. Now let's get practical. You don't need to eat bowls of spinach every day. Just 1 to 1 cup of cooked greens a few times a week can support your muscles and reduce the frequency of cramps. Easy ways to add leafy greens to your week. Mix spinach into scrambled eggs. Blend kale into a morning smoothie with banana. Add sautéed collards to soups or stews. Serve greens as a warm side dish with dinner. What about taste? It's wormund. We get it, some leafy greens can be bitter, especially if overcooked. But here are a few ways to make them absolutely delicious. Cook with garlic and a bit of olive oil. Sprinkle with chopped nuts for crunch and magnesium. Pair with naturally sweet veggies like roasted carrots. Add a dash of salt-free seasoning blends like garlic herb. Still not sure if greens are worth it? Let's look at what can happen if you skip them. Without enough magnesium and calcium, older adults face more frequent leg cramps, muscle spasms, bone loss and fractures, difficulty sleeping, increased inflammation. On the other hand, adding greens regularly may reduce nighttime leg cramps, support smoother muscle relaxation, protect against osteoporosis, improve hydration and circulation, help regulate nerve function. Let's seal this part with a simple, tasty recipe you can try today. 1 bunch spinach or kale washed and chopped. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 1 clove garlic finely minced. Juice of half a lemon. Pinch of sea salt or garlic powder. Heat olive oil in a pan. Add garlic, stir until fragrant, about 30 seconds. Add greens, cook 2 to 3 minutes until wilted. Turn off heat and drizzle with lemon juice. Serve warm with protein or whole grains. If your legs have been cramping more than usual, or if you're waking up in the night with tight calves, your body might be calling out for magnesium and calcium. Leafy greens are a natural, affordable, and delicious way to give your muscles what they need. Coming up in part 3, we'll look at a refreshing drink that replenishes your electrolytes and keeps your legs cramp-free, especially on hot days or after activity. When it comes to leg cramps, one of the most overlooked causes is also one of the easiest to fix: dehydration. As we age, our body's ability to retain water and balance electrolytes declines. And when we're dehydrated even just a little, our muscles become more sensitive to spasms, cramping, and fatigue. But here's the good news. You don't need fancy sports drinks to stay balanced. One of the best natural electrolyte solutions is simple, delicious, and straight from nature coconut water. Let's break it down. Coconut water contains 3 key electrolytes that work together to prevent leg cramps. Potassium helps muscles contract and relax smoothly. Magnesium keeps nerves calm and muscles flexible. Sodium helps retain hydration in muscle tissue and supports nerve signaling. Just 1 cup of coconut water provides about 600 mg of potassium, 60 mg of magnesium, 250 mg of sodium depending on brand or source. That makes it even higher in potassium than a banana, with the added benefit of rehydrating your whole body, especially after light physical activity. Now let's talk about why this matters for seniors. As we get older, we tend to sweat less efficiently, drink less water throughout the day, lose electrolytes more easily, take medications like diuretics that deplete potassium or magnesium. All of this makes us more prone to leg cramps, especially in warm weather or after light movement like gardening or walking. That's where coconut water can make a difference. Unlike sugary sports drinks or soda, coconut water is naturally low in sugar, usually has no additives, and doesn't spike your blood sugar. It's a perfect post-activity drink for seniors doing gentle yoga, stretching, gardening, light walking, physical therapy. Drink 1 or 2 to 1 cup of coconut water after movement or mid-afternoon to replenish electrolytes, especially on warmer days. Let's address a common concern. Is coconut water too sugary for seniors? Great question. Unlike sodas or sweetened sports drinks, coconut water contains natural sugars, averaging about 6 to 8 grams per cup, much lower than orange juice or sweetened tea. And thanks to its high electrolyte content, that natural sugar is absorbed slowly, avoiding spikes and crashes. If you're diabetic or watching your carbs, go for unsweetened coconut water and limit yourself to 1 or 2 cups at a time. You'll still get the benefits without the overload. Now let's get even more practical. How to choose good coconut water. Look for 100% pure coconut water. Avoid added sugar, preservatives, or flavoring. Choose brands in Tetra Paks or glass bottles to preserve nutrients. Opt for cold-pressed or not from concentrate when possible. Here's an easy hydration routine for seniors to prevent leg cramps throughout the day. Mornings start with a glass of room temperature water. Add a splash of coconut water if you're active early. Midday. After movement or light chores, drink 1 or 2 to 1 cup of coconut water chilled. Evening. If you've experienced nighttime cramps, try drinking a small glass 1 to 2 hours before bed. It helps balance electrolytes and prevent overnight spasms. Here's a hydration booster recipe you can try. Coconut water, muscle soother. Easy recipe: 1 or 2 cup coconut water, 1 or 2 cup filtered water, squeeze of lemon or lime, pinch of sea salt optional, a few mint leaves or sliced cucumber optional. Mix in a mason jar and chill. It's crisp, hydrating, and naturally supports your muscles. Now you might be wondering, can I just drink plain water? Of course, plain water is essential. But for muscle-specific support, especially in seniors, water alone isn't always enough. When we sweat or take medications, we lose electrolytes, not just fluids. That's why water with added minerals like coconut water does more than hydrate. It helps restore the balance that keeps your muscles calm and your nerves steady. And here's a bonus: coconut water is also rich in cytokinins, plant compounds with anti-aging and anti-inflammatory effects. These support joint health, reduce swelling, and promote healthy skin and tissue repair. Let's recap the power of coconut water. High in potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Hydrates muscles and restores electrolytes. Helps prevent cramps, spasms, and fatigue. Low in sugar when unsweetened. Safe and effective for older adults. Easy to enjoy daily with no preparation needed. If you've been experiencing leg cramps, especially after activity or in warm weather, it may not just be your muscles, it might be your hydration. Coconut water is nature's gentle way of nourishing your muscles, hydrating your body, and calming your nerves one sip at a time. In part 4, we'll explore a creamy, delicious food that contains more potassium than a banana and helps improve blood flow to your legs. Can you guess what it is? By now you've learned how potassium and magnesium are vital in stopping painful leg cramps. But did you know there's a food that actually contains more potassium than bananas? It's smooth, creamy, and beloved on toast, you guessed it, avocados. Avocados are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and when it comes to muscle support and cramp prevention, they check every box. Let's start with the star mineral potassium. A single medium avocado provides around 970 finely colored potassium. That's twice as much as a medium banana. This mineral is essential for maintaining fluid balance, helping your muscles contract and relax properly, and ensuring nerve signals reach your muscles accurately. Without enough potassium, those signals get interrupted, and your muscles can seize up, resulting in painful leg cramps, especially at night. Now let's talk about something. Avocados are famous for healthy fats. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which helps improve blood circulation, reduce inflammation, and support cellular repair. Why does this matter? Because poor circulation and chronic inflammation are both triggers for muscle pain, stiffness, and cramps, especially in the legs, which are farthest from the heart. Good fats like those in avocados keep your blood flowing, freely delivering nutrients like potassium and magnesium exactly where your muscles need them most. Now here's the part most people overlook. Avocados are also a surprising source of magnesium. That's right, in addition to potassium, one avocado contains about 58 milliliters of magnesium, which helps prevent muscles from overcontracting. So in one fruit you get more potassium than a banana, anti-inflammatory healthy fats, magnesium for relaxation, fiber for gut health, which helps nutrient absorption. That's a cramp-fighting combo your muscles will thank you for. Now let's talk about how to enjoy it. Easy ways to eat avocados. Avocado toast, mash it with olive oil, lemon, and a sprinkle of seeds for added magnesium. Smoothies, add 1/4 avocado for a creamy texture and steady energy. Salad, slice on top for richness and extra minerals. Tuna or egg salad, use mashed avocado instead of mayo for a heart-healthy version. Pro tip, add a pinch of sea salt or hemp seeds to your avocado. Both enhance flavor and add extra electrolytes and omega-3s. Here's something else older adults will appreciate. Avocados are also easy to digest, especially when ripe. Unlike some foods that cause bloating or acid reflux, avocados are gentle and soothing to the stomach. And they're ideal for seniors with chewing issues or reduced appetite. A small portion packs in big nutrition with very little effort. Let's not forget avocados also support bone health, thanks to their content of vitamin K, which helps direct calcium into bones. B vitamins, supporting energy and nerve function. Copper, involved in collagen formation and connective tissue health. Now you might be thinking, aren't avocados high in fat and calories? Yes, but they're the good kind. One avocado has about 240 calories, but most of that comes from monounsaturated fat, which is heart protective and anti-inflammatory. It keeps you full longer, stabilizes blood sugar, and supports brain function too. If you're watching calories, you don't need a whole avocado. Even a quarter to half an avocado per day is enough to get leg cramp fighting benefits. Here's a simple and delicious recipe to try at home. Avocado Power Toast, senior-friendly recipe, 1 to 2 ripe avocado. 1 slice whole grain or sourdough toast. 1 TSP olive oil. Sprinkle of flax or chia seeds. Pinch of sea salt plus black pepper. Optional slice of tomato or a poached egg. Mash avocado with oil and seasoning. Spread on toast. Top with seeds or egg for protein. Enjoy with a glass of water or herbal tea. Now let's recap why avocados are such a powerhouse for seniors battling leg cramps. More potassium than bananas. Natural magnesium to relax muscles. Healthy fats to reduce inflammation. Vitamin K to support bones. Easy to digest and enjoy in any meal. Helps improve circulation to your legs. One last tip. If your avocado ripens too quickly, store it in the fridge. To keep half an avocado fresh, leave the pit in and wrap tightly or squeeze lemon juice on top to prevent browning. If you've been dealing with leg cramps, especially after long walks or a night's rest, adding avocado to your meals might be the gentle, nourishing support your body's been craving. Coming up in part 5, we'll explore a colorful root vegetable that doesn't just taste amazing, it fuels your muscles, fights inflammation, and keeps you going strong. We've talked about potassium, magnesium, hydration, and circulation. Now it's time to look at a food that not only helps prevent leg cramps, but also gives your muscles the fuel they need to move, recover, and thrive. That food is the humble but mighty sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are often praised for their taste, but they're also a nutritional powerhouse, especially for older adults who want to keep their legs strong, flexible, and cramp-free. Let's start with their star nutrients: potassium, magnesium, serotonin, beta, vitamin C, trinidoflavanone, beta-carotene, vitamin A precursor, complex carbohydrates, anti-inflammatory compounds. Let's talk about potassium first. Just one medium sweet potato contains about 740-600 milliliters of potassium, depending on size and preparation. That's more than many common fruits and enough to directly help with muscle contractions and fluid balance. Then there's magnesium. One sweet potato offers about 30-50 milliliters, helping relax the muscles and calm the nervous system. Magnesium also helps regulate calcium in the muscles, keeping them from becoming overstimulated and prone to painful spasms. But what sets sweet potatoes apart isn't just their minerals, it's their carbohydrates. Unlike refined carbs like white bread or sugar, sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates, which are absorbed slowly and converted into lasting energy. That energy is crucial for muscle recovery and daily movement, especially for seniors. That means if you go for a walk, do gentle stretching, or even just go grocery shopping, sweet potatoes help fuel those activities without spiking your blood sugar or wearing you out. And here's another bonus: sweet potatoes are rich in antioxidants, especially beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. These compounds fight inflammation, support nerve health, and may even help with joint discomfort. Let's compare. The magnesium, bananas for potassium plus magnesium, leafy greens, shortcrete calcium plus magnesium, coconut water, hydration plus electrolytes, avocados, sugar healthy fats plus potassium, sweet potatoes, urinary energy plus muscle fuel plus anti-inflammation. That makes them the most well-rounded food for fueling and protecting your legs. So how can you add sweet potatoes to your day? Delicious senior-friendly options include roasted wedges with olive oil and herbs, mashed sweet potatoes with cinnamon, baked sweet potato topped with plain Greek yogurt, sweet potato soup with bone broth or lentils, oven-baked sweet potato fries with garlic and turmeric. Pro tip: pair sweet potatoes with a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. This improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, especially vitamin A, and keeps you feeling full and energized. Another reason sweet potatoes are great for seniors: they're easy to chew and digest, making them ideal for people with dental issues, reduced appetite, or sensitive digestion. And the fiber, it's not just good for digestion, it also stabilizes blood sugar, which is important for preventing cramps due to sugar crashes. Let's address a common question: can I eat sweet potatoes if I'm diabetic? Yes, in moderation and paired with protein or healthy fat. Their low glycemic load and fiber content make them a safer choice than white potatoes or refined grains. Here's a quick and easy sweet potato cramp fighting recipe you can try tonight. Recipe: roasted sweet potato, power bowl. Ingredients: 1 medium sweet potato cubed, 1 tablespoon olive oil, pinch of sea salt, plus a turmeric, 1/2 cup cooked quinoa or brown rice, 1 4 avocado sliced, 1 tablespoon pumpkin seeds, optional sautéed spinach or kale on the side. Instructions: toss sweet potato cubes in olive oil, salt, and turmeric. Roast at 400 degrees for 25-30 minutes until golden and soft. Serve over warm quinoa or rice. Top with avocado and pumpkin seeds. Add greens for extra magnesium. Let's do a quick recap on why sweet potatoes are a top-tier food for leg health. Rich in potassium and magnesium, provide clean, sustained energy for movement, fight inflammation with antioxidants, easy to digest, and senior-friendly, support muscle recovery and reduce fatigue. Versatile in the kitchen, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And most importantly, they taste amazing. So whether you're having trouble with night cramps, muscle tightness after a walk, or just want to move with more energy, sweet potatoes might be the leg-loving boost you've been missing. So now you know sweet potatoes aren't just delicious, they're one of the most complete natural tools for preventing leg cramps and supporting strong, healthy movement as we age. In just a few bites, you're giving your body potassium, magnesium energy, and antioxidants all in one sweet, satisfying package. Coming up next, don't miss our wrap-up and final tips to make these 5 foods part of your daily routine. And we'll share one simple movement that can instantly reduce cramping at night. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today. There are 5 powerful foods that can help you prevent leg cramps, boost your muscle health, and support stronger, more flexible legs. Bananas, full of potassium and magnesium to regulate muscle contractions. Leafy greens, rich in calcium and magnesium to help relax tight muscles. Coconut water, a natural electrolyte drink to keep you hydrated. Avocados, packed with potassium and anti-inflammatory healthy fats. Sweet potatoes, full of complex carbs, potassium, and antioxidants for energy and muscle recovery. Together, these foods work to address the most common causes of leg cramps in older adults, like mineral deficiencies, dehydration, inflammation, and poor circulation. Now, here's a little insight from a nutrition expert. As a registered dietitian, I always encourage my older clients to start with small, sustainable changes. Adding just 1 or 2 of these foods into your weekly routine can make a noticeable difference in how your legs feel, especially at night or after physical activity. Whether it's half an avocado with breakfast, a sweet potato at dinner, or simply swapping soda for coconut water, every small choice adds up to better leg health, better movement, and better sleep. So here's your healthy journey take-home message. Eat for strength, stay hydrated, move gently but regularly, and always listen to your body. It's smarter than you think. If this video helped you understand how to care for your legs naturally, we invite you to subscribe to Healthy Journey and join our growing community of older adults living stronger, wiser, and healthier every day. Like this video, share it with someone who gets night cramps, and don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss a wellness tip. What's next? Coming up, a gentle 5-minute evening stretch routine to help you sleep through the night without cramps or discomfort. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay nourished, and keep walking your healthy journey.